name's Tasha, that's Steph. Let's go ahead and fill in the rest. We gon' eat a little, prank a little. Our story time is the best. Have you LOL when you click play? No, this ain't no clickbait. Enjoy your life, live it up. Don't let anybody get in your way. Like, share, and comment. And don't forget to subscribe and put on your seatbelt, cause it's one hell of a ride.
Hey guys, it's Steph
and Tasha, and we are back with another video.
Hey.
Before we get into the video, if you're new here, thank you for subscribing and welcome to the family. If you're not new, welcome back, you guys. For the duration of this video, I will be talking as well, but I will not be looking at the camera because I'm driving. And yeah, you know how that goes.
Okay, so today, you guys, we're doing a video about basically my journey as a step parent, becoming one, and now I am one. Okay, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, and let us know what you guys think. And I guess that's about it. Let's get into the video. So I met Elijah in 2009. He was 6 years old. He was so cute, y'all, and sweet. Like, I immediately liked him, which was great. You know, that's always the concern when you're dating somebody with a child, is how you're going to get along with the child. What type of kid is it? And I was happy right off with him, because he was just a cool kid. Like, he wasn't bad. He didn't seem spoiled. Nothing. Like, he was just a cool person at 6 years old. So I was happy with that. And me and him got along great. I was trying to think when I started to like feel like I should parent. You know what I'm saying? Because of course, when you're first dating, it's just like you're friends with the kid. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So probably not until you guys moved.
Yeah, you didn't start that until we moved in.
Yeah. So Tasha lived in her own place for a year and a half. And then we had a break with me and her. And then she moved in with me, so we were all living together.
I mean, I had my own place for more than a year and a half.
No, I'm saying during the time that we knew each other.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm saying is we were dating for a year and a half where we lived apart, basically. Okay. So during that time, it was just like, you know, I was getting to know them and they were getting to know me, basically. It was no parenting or like that, anything like that with me and Elijah. So then once we moved in together, I think that still went on for maybe 6 months or a year.
Yeah, about.
So we were still getting to know each other. I didn't try to enforce anything that I thought should happen or like be his parent at all. I let her do everything for maybe the first year that we lived together. Then I think I started easing in my opinions with her, not directly saying anything to him. That's how I first started, you know, like trying to be a parent or whatever.
Yeah, and the way she did it was good. Like, there were things that I may have slacked up with him, and she would just bring it to my attention, and in a good way. She would say, "Oh, you're not doing this right." She would say, "You know, I think we should do, you know, this and this," and it was wonderful the way she approached me about it.
Right. Yeah. So that went on for a while. Like, and honestly, there are times where I wanted to like approach him because I felt like I was his parent at this point. Now we're about 3 years into our relationship, and I've started feeling like, okay, I want to be more connected with him as a parent and be like, okay, well, let's do this, let's do that, you know, these are things that you need to start doing, you know, whatever, like maybe chores or stuff with his homework or stuff like that. But I didn't for a while because I didn't feel super comfortable. I wanted her to do more. I didn't want him not to like me, basically, you know? So I didn't want to be like coming down on him about stuff. You know, I wanted him to look at her as more of the disciplinary, and then I was just like the cool person, right? That's what I wanted. Okay, so eventually that came to an end, y'all, because I couldn't help it no more.
Because I'm the cool person.
Yeah, she is more like, she's a lot more lenient than I am with stuff. So it started to kind of eat me up certain things. Like, I want him to do more around the house or be more focused on his schoolwork and stuff like that. And I'm the type of person that I will walk around the whole house all day long and make sure things are going correctly. Tasha is more like, okay, I'll tell you what to do, and I expect you just to do it. You know what I mean? So I would just walk around and just be looking like, okay, he didn't take the trash out yet. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever it was. And so I would go to Tasha and be like, well, why is he doing this? Why is he doing that? So it became kind of an issue with me and her in the beginning. What do you want to say about that? Because I don't know how you felt, but I know it was an issue at first.
Well, because I'm lenient, this is the reason why I'm lenient. I don't have time for drama and stress in my life, and that's what I've decided just to do. And I know that's my child, so I should have taken more of an aggressive approach. But I was just like, if I tell you to do something, you do it. I'm not about to sit here and argue with you and go through all this stuff and be angry and upset. So, whatever. But what happened was I would tell him to do something, he wouldn't do it. I wouldn't check up on it, and then later I would get pissed and like go off on him. And Stephanie didn't like for me to, and I don't mean hit him because I don't put my hands on kids, but I would yell at him. And Stephanie doesn't like yelling or anything. So anyway, when she came at me, I think because there's always going to be two parents, and we're two different people. So Stephanie is more of a plan out type person. I'm not. But I would like Elijah to have those traits. I would like him to have both of our qualities. So when she would tell me, he needs to do this or he needs to do that, and I felt like maybe he didn't, then we would have an issue. I never got up, and I think that she probably thought that it was because she wasn't his biological parent, but I think parents who have children in common, they have the same arguments. You're two different people. So I would just be like, well, I don't really agree with this. So I would kind of get upset, but it was never that, oh, you're not his mom, you can't tell me this. It would just be that.
I do agree with what you said about no matter whether it's biological or not, you're going to have differences or whatever. But I do think there was a point where you questioned whether I was doing it for
in the beginning
his benefit. I don't know. I felt like, I'm not sure what you thought, but I did get a feeling at one point. It was like maybe a few months period where we were really, kind of at it about this. And I felt like you didn't think I really loved him. Like I was really saying this stuff for his best interest. Like I was trying to punish him or something. You know what I'm saying?
Well, maybe that's possible. I had been in a relationship with somebody prior to Stephanie who was horrible, and I don't really feel like she was just a selfish bitch. So I don't really feel like she had any of his best interests at heart, and maybe that spilled off into our relationship. It's possible.
I think it did a little bit. I think that I can remember maybe 3 times where things got a little heated about a situation concerning Elijah, and I felt so bad. Like I felt so bad because I didn't want you to feel like I didn't have his best interests at heart. And then it made me want to give up for like 5 minutes, y'all.
I remember you saying, fine, I just won't tell him anything.
Yeah.
And that lasted for about 35 seconds.
Yeah. So like, I would really feel like that though. I'd be like, fuck it, I'm just not going to do anything. Because I didn't want us to have problems. I didn't like, because me and her don't argue about stuff. So when we would have an argument about that, I would feel like, damn, if I just don't say nothing, then it will eliminate those things, those times for us. So I would be like, well, fuck it, I ain't gonna say nothing. And then, man, 5 minutes later, it just would eat me up. I couldn't just let it go. So thank goodness that didn't last long though, you guys. Yeah. I remember the very last time that we had a little talk about a situation. We were outside in the front of the building, and I remember I felt bad, and I was just like telling you, like, I really love you guys both, and the only thing that I want is for us all to like grow, and I want him to become a successful man, you know what I mean? And I don't know, ever since that day, I think you really, like, whatever we talked about, I think you really understood and believed me, and like you let me be since then. So
I don't remember the conversation, but
yeah, I remember that though. Ever since then, you really let me be. I think you still probably had a little things you want to say sometimes, and you roll your eyes at me sometimes, but that's fine. I roll my eyes at you too when things don't go my way.
Right.
But now I think we have a real good balance. I still kind of don't really like to be the mean parent, so I'll like tell her stuff and be like wanting her to say stuff, but I think we have a really good balance with him right now. And he is a really good kid in person, so it's not like it's a whole bunch of stuff anyway. But
yeah, it's mainly just chores and
homework.
Responsibility. Yeah, homework. That's it. And when Stephanie says she didn't want to be the mean parent, that's what she means. She doesn't mean mean yelling, because she don't do none of that. She just means you know, giving him his rules and making him stick to his rules,
Right.
basically.
Yeah, like I'll tell him stuff, but then if it needs to be enforced, then I get like, I don't want to, you know, be like, hey, well, didn't I tell you? I don't want to be like that.
Yeah, so when it needs to be enforced, she'll come and tell me and say, you know, I've done this, I've said this, and it's not done. I'll go in there and kind of yell a little bit, not loud, but I kind of, you know, he knows when I'm not playing, and he don't test me like that.
Yeah, so now we're at a really good place. I mean, I think it's fun. I enjoy being a step parent. I enjoy like helping him and guiding him to be a man, because yes, a woman can raise a man.
Yeah, absolutely.
2 women can raise a man, whatever.
Because he's a, yeah,
he's
we're
a really
women.
awesome person.
He's a good kid, yeah. And he has a good heart. He really cares about people. He's not into, oh, I want to look like this and look like that. He's like, yeah, he's like, oh, I want to play my game, but he's like, don't bully this person. I'm going to protect them even if I don't know them. He's not down for that. He doesn't laugh at, you know, people's misfortune and all. He doesn't do all that.
Exactly. So, is there anything else I should say?
I mean, no. On my end, as far as allowing another person to come in and raise your child as their own, it might be hard, but you have to know who you're dealing with. You got to watch them, and you have to see all the things they're doing. If they're only disciplining your child, but they're not showing them love or spending any time with them or anything like that, then I'm not going to necessarily say that means they don't love your child, because even some parents that are that biological parent don't know how to show love, but they can discipline. Right. So I would say you need to talk to your partner. They need to change who they are. It may not necessarily have something to do with that. But now, if you have somebody that's always on your child and is mean, you know you're not with the right one. Yeah. Especially if you have a kid with them and they treat the kid that they don't have biologically with you. If they treat their kid better than they treat your kid, then you know there is a problem.
Yeah, that's a character flaw to me, because like, let's say if we just had a random kid, I wouldn't treat them. If we got a foster kid, or we had to have one of our nieces or nephews living there, I wouldn't treat that kid any different.
Yeah,
you know, exactly. Like, it's just something wrong.
Some people do.
Yeah. Alright guys, so I hope you guys liked the video. If you guys have any other specific questions about our journey, please put it in the comments and we'll answer that. Give it a thumbs up if you guys like it. Give us some more topics that you guys would like us to talk on. And you have anything else to say, babe?
I do not have anything else to say. We love you guys.
Yes, we do. So until next time.